Holy shit, what an episode. What an episode this week for Paradise. Episode 7, the penultimate episode of Season 1 has dropped, and my mind is blown as we got a flashback to the day everything happened, and it was absolutely incredible. Full spoilers do follow for Paradise Season 1, Episode 7. This is the best episode of the season. No doubt in my mind, this is exactly what I wanted to see because we've kind of been left in the dark up until this point about exactly what happened to the world, specifically the US, but then we find out that it's the entire world and that a super volcano has erupted and caused a massive tsunami to essentially wipe out everyone and everything on the planet. But then that massive tsunami that's wiping everything out caused nuclear war at the same time. Like, of course, our world would end up with all these countries fighting for land and fighting each other when this gigantic wave is wiping the entire face of the planet off the Earth. There's just so many pieces of this because there's also the EMP that Cal Bradford has, that every president has the ability to use in case of an extreme emergency. He's in the room with Samantha breaking this down that every president, because of a former colonel during the Cuban Missile Crisis, which we saw at the very beginning of the episode, that he came up with this idea to knock out everything electrical on the entire planet, including satellites. And every president has the ability to do so. And so in this moment, Cal Bradford decides to give everyone on the surface a chance who are not going to be affected by the missiles that have already landed from the other countries, to give them a chance, knock out all electricals, which includes all of the nuclear weapons that were shot off by other countries, and allow them to survive. The problem is they kept that in the dark from everyone. And this could be what led to his death. As we learn in the final moments of the episode, Samantha is telling Xavier that someone from the outside could have possibly killed Cal Bradford. She says the DNA doesn't match anybody else in the bunker, which means someone might have gotten into the bunker and killed the president due to everything that had happened during the episode when he revealed what was happening to the world, and that all of these certain families got to survive while they handpicked everyone to go down to the bunker. So someone clearly had come after him. The more and more Cal Bradford's character is fleshed out through all of these flashbacks, especially in this episode, I am a big fan of this character. Look, he's not the best president in the entire world. He was clearly picked and pulled his way to the very top to become president for the US, for the US for a number of people. But I love his decision making. I think he made the right call in telling the world what was happening. No matter how much chaos it caused in the White House and outside of the White House, it was 100% the right call, being that there was so little time left. But obviously, the calls that he was making didn't end up in the favor of Xavier because he thought he had lost his wife. But as we learn at the very end of the episode, she is in fact alive. Sinatra has been keeping tabs on communications from the outside.